Have you ever wondered why older adults often choose to limit their social outings? It's a common misconception that they're simply antisocial or prefer isolation. In reality, there are several compelling reasons behind this choice. In this video, we'll delve into the physical, emotional, and social factors that influence older adults' decisions about visiting. By understanding these reasons, you can gain valuable insights into the aging process and foster more meaningful connections with your loved ones. Before we begin, I'll give it a thumbs up. If you like this video, you can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't like it, comment 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. The adage in old age, one should not go visiting around, is rooted in a combination of physical, emotional, and social factors. While it's essential to maintain social connections, there are practical considerations to keep in mind as we age. Physical reasons. Number 1. Reduced mobility. As we age, our bodies naturally undergo changes that can impact our ability to travel and socialize with the same ease we once enjoyed. Reduced mobility becomes a significant concern as we encounter various physical limitations, such as arthritis, joint pain, and decreased stamina. These conditions can make even routine activities more challenging and exhausting. Arthritis, for instance, can lead to inflammation and stiffness in the joints, causing pain and reducing our range of motion. This can make walking longer distances, climbing stairs, or even standing for extended periods increasingly difficult. Joint pain can limit our ability to engage in activities we once found enjoyable, such as hiking or exploring new places. Similarly, reduced stamina can affect our overall energy levels. What once seemed like a simple outing might now become an ordeal, leading to fatigue and discomfort. The physical strain of frequent travel, especially over long distances or in unfamiliar environments, can exacerbate these issues. Consequently, even social activities that involve prolonged periods of standing or walking can become overwhelming and lead to significant discomfort. In addition to these physical challenges, the need for more frequent rest and recovery periods can make it harder to maintain an active social life. The enjoyment of visiting friends or family might be overshadowed by the physical toll these activities take on our bodies. This shift can lead to a sense of isolation as we may begin to withdraw from social engagements that once brought us joy. Overall, aging can bring about a range of physical limitations that make traveling and socializing more demanding. These challenges can affect our ability to enjoy life fully and may require adjustments to our routines and expectations to accommodate our changing needs and ensure our comfort and well-being. Number 2. Increased risk of falls. As individuals age, their susceptibility to falls significantly increases. This heightened risk is partly due to physical changes associated with aging, such as decreased muscle strength, reduced bone density, and slower reflexes. Additionally, the balance and coordination that were once second nature may diminish over time, making older adults more vulnerable to trips and slips. When traveling, this risk is further exacerbated by the challenges presented by unfamiliar environments. New and potentially unpredictable settings, such as uneven pavements, stairs without handrails, or slippery surfaces, can pose significant hazards. For example, navigating through crowded airports, uneven hotel floors, or foreign streets can present obstacles that are difficult to anticipate and manage. These unfamiliar conditions can disrupt a person's sense of stability and increase the likelihood of missteps. Moreover, the process of traveling itself, whether it involves long flights, prolonged periods of sitting, or hasty movements while catching a connection, can also affect balance and mobility. Jet lag and changes in routine can lead to fatigue, which in turn impacts coordination and alertness. Additionally, the stress and excitement of travel may cause individuals to rush or take risks they might otherwise avoid in a more familiar setting. For older adults, it is crucial to take extra precautions while traveling to mitigate these risks. This can include planning by researching the travel destination for potential hazards, ensuring accommodations are accessible and safe, and using mobility aids if necessary. By being proactive and mindful of the environment, older adults can better manage the increased risk of falls associated with travel. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 3. Weakened immune system. As individuals age, their immune system experiences a gradual decline in efficiency, a process known as immunosenescence. This natural weakening of the immune response leaves older adults more vulnerable to a variety of infections and diseases. The decline in immune function is due to a combination of factors, including a decrease in the production of new immune cells, reduced activity of existing immune cells, and alterations in the signaling pathways that regulate immune responses. Older adults often find that their ability to fight off infections is compromised, making them more susceptible to common illnesses such as colds, flu, and other respiratory infections. This increased vulnerability can be exacerbated by environmental factors and lifestyle choices. For instance, regular exposure to germs and pathogens, which can occur during visits to public places, social gatherings, or even routine medical appointments, can significantly raise the risk of contracting infections. Additionally, chronic conditions that are more prevalent among older adults, such as diabetes, heart disease, or respiratory issues, can further impair immune function and complicate the body's ability to mount an effective defense against pathogens. The cumulative effect of these factors underscores the importance of taking preventive measures to protect older individuals from illness, such as maintaining good hygiene practices, receiving recommended vaccinations, and avoiding unnecessary exposure to potentially infectious environments. Emotional reasons. Number 4. Loneliness and isolation. Social interaction plays a crucial role in maintaining mental and emotional well-being, particularly for older individuals. However, an imbalance in social activities can lead to unintended consequences, such as feelings of loneliness and isolation. Excessive visiting or an overemphasis on social engagements can sometimes create a paradoxical effect, where the individual may feel overwhelmed or disconnected despite being surrounded by people. When older adults experience frequent or intrusive visits, they may feel pressured to entertain guests or adhere to social norms, which can lead to a sense of fatigue or emotional exhaustion. This constant engagement can detract from the time needed for self-care and personal reflection. The lack of opportunity to enjoy solitude may diminish the quality of social interactions, making them feel less fulfilling or more superficial. Additionally, the dynamic of constant social interaction can sometimes exacerbate feelings of loneliness if the individual feels that the visits are not truly meaningful, or if they perceive them as obligatory rather than genuinely desired. This can contribute to a sense of isolation, where the person feels emotionally disconnected despite being physically surrounded by others. To mitigate these effects, it is essential to strike a balance between socializing and spending time alone. Allocating time for self-care, personal hobbies, and reflection can help maintain emotional equilibrium. Engaging in activities that foster genuine connections and ensuring that social interactions are enriching and voluntary can enhance overall well-being. By finding this balance, older individuals can better navigate the complexities of social engagement and minimize feelings of loneliness and isolation. Number 5. Stress and anxiety. Frequent visits, whether they involve traveling to see loved ones or attending social gatherings, can be mentally taxing, particularly for individuals with underlying health conditions or cognitive decline. The psychological impact of such activities can be profound, often exacerbating feelings of stress and anxiety. For those with health conditions, the act of socializing itself can be a source of significant stress. The physical exertion and the need to manage health concerns while engaging in social interactions can be overwhelming. Individuals might worry about the logistics of their visit, such as the availability of necessary accommodations or the impact of their health on the event. This constant preoccupation can lead to heightened anxiety and fatigue, further diminishing their overall well-being. Cognitive decline adds another layer of complexity. Individuals experiencing memory issues or cognitive impairment may find social interactions increasingly challenging. They might struggle to follow conversations, remember names, or stay engaged in discussions, which can lead to feelings of frustration and embarrassment. The cognitive demands of socializing can become a source of stress, potentially leading to withdrawal from social activities to avoid these uncomfortable situations. Moreover, social comparisons can significantly contribute to anxiety. Observing peers who may appear to be more active, vibrant, or engaged can trigger feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt. The pressure to keep up with social norms or expectations can create additional stress, making social interactions more daunting. This can lead to a cycle of avoidance, where individuals might shy away from social activities to protect their mental health, ultimately resulting in increased isolation. In essence, the stress and anxiety associated with frequent visits can be substantial, especially for those with health issues or cognitive decline. The mental toll of navigating social interactions, coupled with the potential for negative self-comparisons, can impact one's overall quality of life. Addressing these challenges requires sensitivity and support, ensuring that social engagements are managed in a way that prioritizes mental and emotional well-being. Number 6. Loss of independence. As people age, a natural and often challenging aspect of this phase is the potential loss of independence. This shift can be profoundly emotional and unsettling, as it involves a change from a previous state of self-reliance to one where daily activities may require assistance. This transition can be especially noticeable when there is an increase in external support, such as frequent visits from family members or caregivers. For many older adults, independence is a deeply valued aspect of their identity. The ability to make decisions, manage personal affairs, and carry out daily tasks without help often represents freedom and self-worth. However, as physical abilities decline or health issues arise, older adults may find themselves needing more support. While this support is intended to be beneficial, it can sometimes lead to unintended feelings of dependence. Frequent visits or assistance from others, while meant to be helpful, can sometimes contribute to a sense of losing control over one's own life. This loss of autonomy can evoke feelings of frustration, helplessness, or resentment. The constant presence of caregivers or family members might inadvertently undermine an older adult's sense of agency, making them feel like they are no longer in charge of their own decisions or environment. Moreover, this shift can affect personal dignity and self-esteem. Activities that were once performed independently may now require oversight or help, altering the dynamic of relationships and potentially leading to a feeling of being a burden. This emotional impact is compounded by the desire to maintain a sense of normalcy and self-reliance, which becomes more difficult as external help increases. To address these feelings and maintain a sense of independence, family members and caregivers need to approach their role with sensitivity. Encouraging older adults to remain involved in decision-making processes, respecting their preferences, and providing opportunities for them to engage in activities they enjoy can help preserve their dignity and sense of self-worth. Balancing support with respect for personal autonomy is key to managing the emotional complexities associated with aging and maintaining a positive quality of life. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Social reasons. Number 7. Changing social dynamics. As people age, the social landscape around them often shifts significantly, leading to evolving dynamics in relationships. For older adults, this shift can be particularly challenging. Social relationships, once familiar and comforting, may change as friends and family members move through different life stages. Older adults might find themselves increasingly distanced from younger generations whose interests, values, and life experiences differ markedly from their own. This generational gap can create feelings of disconnection or alienation. For instance, conversations and activities that were once shared with younger family members or friends may now seem out of sync with current trends and interests. Moreover, older adults might face difficulties in finding common ground or engaging in meaningful interactions with those who are significantly younger. As societal norms and technological advancements evolve rapidly, older adults may feel left behind or struggle to relate to the latest developments, whether in technology, popular culture, or social expectations. This shifting social landscape can affect the enjoyment and frequency of social visits. Activities that were once eagerly anticipated may now feel burdensome or less engaging. The sense of not fully belonging or being out of place can diminish the pleasure of social interactions and contribute to feelings of isolation. Furthermore, the changing nature of social relationships can impact the overall quality of life for older adults. They may find themselves yearning for connections that feel more authentic and relevant to their current stage in life, seeking interactions that affirm their sense of belonging and value. Understanding and adapting to these evolving social dynamics is crucial in maintaining fulfilling and enjoyable relationships as one age. Number 8. Financial considerations. Traveling frequently can impose a significant financial burden, particularly for older adults who are on fixed incomes. The costs associated with transportation, meals, and accommodations can quickly add up, making regular trips a financial strain. For those living on retirement savings or limited pensions, managing these expenses can be challenging. Transportation costs, whether for flights, train journeys, or car rentals, often rise with distance and frequency. Additionally, the expense of dining out and finding suitable accommodations can further contribute to the financial pressure. These costs can accumulate quickly, especially if frequent travel is required to maintain connections with distant family members or friends. Beyond the direct costs, there are often incidental expenses such as travel insurance, medical needs while away from home, and potential unexpected costs like emergency repairs or cancellations. For older adults, budgeting for these potential expenses is crucial but can be difficult to manage within a fixed income. While these financial constraints can impact the decision to limit travel and social visits, it's important to recognize that individual circumstances vary widely. Some older adults may have the resources and desire to maintain an active social life, thriving on regular interactions with family and friends. In contrast, others might find a quieter, more stable lifestyle more satisfying and manageable, given their financial situation. Ultimately, the best approach is to balance financial realities with personal preferences and needs. Listening to one's body, mind, and heart can guide decisions about travel and social interactions. Finding a way to maintain meaningful connections while being mindful of financial limitations can lead to a fulfilling and enjoyable lifestyle that aligns with one's overall well-being. So what have you learned today about why older adults might choose to limit their visits? As we've explored, it's not about being antisocial or uncaring, it's often about finding a balance between social interaction and personal well-being. Remember, every individual is unique, and their preferences may vary. Some older adults may thrive on frequent visits, while others may prefer more solitude. The key is to respect their choices and understand the factors that influence their decisions. In the comments below, share one thing you've learned that you'll bring to your own life or your interactions with older adults. Perhaps you'll be more mindful of the physical and emotional challenges they may face, or maybe you'll make a conscious effort to spend quality time with them in ways that are meaningful to them. If you liked this video, please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more informative and engaging content. Together we can foster a greater understanding and appreciation for the experiences of older adults.